Just so you know, this isn't meant to be a political post. It's just an observation. Once upon a time, a few years ago, during a debate featuring Republican candidates for president, the assembled were asked to name a woman they thought should have her picture on the money. For a few seconds, they all looked like deer in the headlights, but they all managed to come up with an answer, eventually. A couple mentioned family members, a wife, a daughter. Others were completely unable to come up with the name of one distinguished American woman, choosing to go with a couple of foreigners, Maggie Thatcher and Mother Teresa. The funny thing is, it was a softball question, meant to honor the obvious answer, who was sitting just a few feet away, Nancy Reagan. I mean, come on, the debate was being held in the Reagan Library, for heaven's sakes. Anyone who was conscious during the last year of the Reagan presidency had to be able to see he was leaning heavily on her just to get through those last few months. It would have been a nice moment, and it would have allowed her to bask in what I'm sure would have been hearty approbation from all those in attendance. She was not the only First Lady they could have chosen to receive that honor either. Edith Wilson pretty much ran the whole show when Woodrow had a stroke. Franklin Roosevelt's 4 terms would certainly have been less successful without Eleanor's contributions. And Rosalind Carter, Hillary Clinton, and Michelle Obama had great influence during their husbands' administrations. Of course, I would never have expected the candidates to cross party lines to pick a name, no matter how obvious. But they had well over 200 years of history to pick from. Either Abigail Adams or Dolly Madison, both of whom I greatly admire, would have been safe choices, as they were neither Republican nor Democrat. And that's just the First Ladies. I could take an hour and come up with several hundred more women, maybe more, from all walks of life, who would be more deserving of having their likeness on the $20 or the $50 bill than Grant or Jackson, in my opinion. Would the average person stopped on the street have answered better? Maybe yes, maybe no. In any event, it's a mindset that needs to change. Pretend you were there that night. Who would you have come up with? Let me know in the comments.